Good morning, you guys, and welcome to our third and final day of test anxiety. Yesterday, your job as a class was to come up with something in each of the four categories of things that you can do the day of a test, the day before a test, the week before a test, and all year long to prepare for end of the year testing. What did you come up with? See if what you came up with matches what maybe I came up with too. So class connection captain, get out that list or go stand by the list, point to the list, just be near it so we can compare notes. All right, let's start with the whole year before the test category. What things can you be doing all year that help you be more successful on not only end of the year tests, but really any test you take? I would have to say the top three things, three things, however you do it, are paying attention in class. Is that on your list? Paying attention in class all year long, following directions, and learning how to either take notes or highlight important content. These three things are what all middle school teachers are expecting you to be able to do when you eventually get to sixth grade. And practicing them in second, third, fourth, and fifth grade helps you be a good test taker. Paying attention in class, following directions, and learning to take notes. All of those things can help you on assignments and assessments. Assessments are tests. They'll make them much easier. Next, check over your list. Now, what did you put for the week before the test? Just 1 week before the test. And I know they're coming up here in Florida. Did you go over testing expectations? What's it going to look like that day? That can really help ease any questions you may have about the test and how it will go that day. And what will happen that day? What are your teachers expecting during the test? Quiet? Are they expecting you to be quiet? Will you have privacy screens? Notice how I haven't said anything about what's actually on the test yet, or if it's math, reading, science, writing. That's because we're not usually worried about what's in the test, just that we have a test. A test! Oh my goodness, you hear that word and you might freak out a little bit. That's why we're doing these 3 lessons this week. Okay, look at your list about what you do the day before a test. Like, it's coming up tomorrow. This is very important. It's a very important day, almost as important as the test itself. Did you list get a good night's sleep? Sleep, our brains and our bodies need sleep the night before a test. What about setting your clothes out the night before? Or preparing your backpacks and lunches the night before? All those things, those easy ideas can help you save time and worry in the morning of a test. Speaking of that, what did you list as things that can help you be more successful in the morning of a test? How about eating a good breakfast and drinking plenty of water? Food and water fuel your brain and your body. Your brain and body cannot run without food and water in them. Being on time to school, being on time for the bus, those should be on your list too. How about getting to your desk right away in the morning and getting yourself calm and comfortable to be ready for a test? What does that look like? Practice deep, slow breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Try it. This is a very good strategy in any situation where you feel yourself getting tense. See my shoulders? In through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe out your mouth, your shoulders are going to be able to relax. I want you to see that one more time. When you're tense, you're like this. When you're angry, stressed, anxious, watch your shoulders fall. I want you guys to try that next time you feel anxious. Okay, moving on. Did you ask questions? Is that on your list? Asking questions before a test can take the mystery out of the test. We are usually afraid of things we don't know. So ask Questions. Before the test is when you get to ask questions, because during the test, your teacher cannot answer questions during a test, especially those big tests at the end of the year. So once you ask the questions, do you actually listen for the directions that she gives you, the answers he or she give you? Oh yes, directions. Directions on a test are critical. Listening to the directions if you can't quite read them, reading the directions if you can read them, reading them all the way through. Wow, you guys, that is key to success on a test. Sometimes I'll even go into classrooms before a test, before a big test, and give a practice test on how to follow directions. And the people that get those following directions questions right, man, they get some pretty cool prizes. I even run small groups on good test taking skills. Hold up. What's a good test taking skill? What does that even mean? Class Connection Captain. Hey, Class Connection Captain, I'm going to need you one more time to capture ideas from this group. What are good test taking skills? Many tests are multiple choice. When you have 4 choices on a test, do you just pick the first one? Or do you take time to read all of the choices? A little clue, you guys, some test makers, the people that make your tests, make option A and option B sound pretty good. Like, yep, A and B. But they'll hide the real answer, the best answer, in question C or D. You have to read every single answer and pick the best one. Yikes. Whew. Okay, Class Connection Captain, we have 2 questions to answer as we wrap up today. If you need to rewind, Miss Allen, or move back on the video a little bit to get these the questions that we're going to answer, you can do that. I'll try to say them slowly. Ready, Class Connection Captain? Question 1. What happens if you come to a problem you don't know on a test and you only have 1 hour for the test? I'll say that one again. What happens if you come to a problem you don't know and you only have 1 hour to take the test? Are you going to spend all your time on that one problem? That's one question. We're not answering it yet, so just wait. Question 2. What should you do if you have extra time at the end? Like, that was easy. I'm done with all these questions. And now you have 20 minutes left of the test. What are you going to do? Okay, those are your 2 questions. If you, again, need to back up the video and get those questions, Class Connection Captain, please do that. But as we sign off for the day and say good luck on any and all of your upcoming tests, even the pop quizzes, I want you to remember something very important. There's no test that will ever be able to determine who you are as a person. Your test score on this big upcoming test, a quiz, your SATs when you're older, do not define you. Okay? They do not say who you are as a person. The grade you get on your upcoming test does not make you a bad kid, a dumb kid, or anything that resembles that. They do not, again, they do not measure your overall intelligence. They just measure you on that one thing, that one subject, science, math, reading. Oh, there's our bell. If you have done your very best to prepare for the test, really try your best on the test, and believe in yourself, you've already passed the biggest test of all, and that's self-confidence. We could all use a little more of that these days. On that note, good luck on your upcoming tests, and bye for now.